Hi guys, first video for a long time. I had made a couple during the lockdown, but I haven't uploaded for some reason, so I'll make sure this one does. First and foremost, beard's back. What's the point in training strongman if you're not going to look like one, I suppose. So week 13 of lockdown, something like that now. Restrictions are starting to ease in Scotland. I'm in a fortunate position, along with some of my mates and training partners, that our gym or our facility isn't open to the public, so it's sort of private members. So we've been able to make arrangements to use the gym individually for the whole lockdown period, which is good. Carrying a bit of an injury just now. I've got a bit of an issue with my sciatic nerve. The glute on the left hand side is sort of closing around the nerve and then not allowing the muscle to fire properly. So surprisingly not having too many issues with squats. Biggest issue I'm having is deadlift. It's like there's no force on one side of the body, so you're trying to pull the entire lift through one side, which is very very difficult. So been for some physio, spoke to a doctor gave me painkillers. Not really into that, so went to physio has managed to get it to release, but has also said, look, it's going to be a sort of staged rehab, which is fine. You know, you can understand that, but he's also given me piriformis stretching exercises to do as well, so they are helping. Wednesday today, so this is the last Wednesday in June, I think it's the 29th, 2020. So tonight's squats and deadlifts. So hopefully, I've had two pretty bad weeks, particularly 2 weeks ago, and the deadlift wasn't happening at all. So hopefully tonight we'll be back to somewhere near my best. As for numbers, things have changed quite dramatically since the last time I posted a video. So my bench press is up from 95 to 115 kilos for a single, so that's good. I've got a slingshot 120, so that should be pretty much there soon. My squat, I haven't one rep maxed for four or 5 weeks now, but my one rep max is up from I think 140 to 170, which is good. I got 170 for 3 last week, so that's obviously up a little bit, maybe floating around the 180 mark, which would be good. Closing in on that 200 squat, which is a big milestone. My deadlift, like I say, has stalled slightly. My sort of training partner has broken down my form. Was always very aggressive off the floor before, but form was terrible. Hips were shooting up first, and then it was all sort of back dominant lifting, and when you approach heavy weights, it's just a matter of time. So changed my entire lift. I'll put up the 200 that I did with the sort of new technique. I think 3 weeks ago, sort of just before I got the injury, so that was good. It looks much tidier than my previous 200s, but like I say, numbers wise, the deadlift is where it was, but the form is much better, so that's good. So overall, I think when I started making these videos, my number was 400 for the 3 power lifts. It's now sorry, 400, yeah, for the 3 power lifts. It's now 485. My target in January was to get 500 total by December. So I'm 15 kilos away from 500 in June. So hopefully by the end of July, so in a month's time, 4 weeks time, I would like to think that I've broken the 500 barrier for powerlifting totals. As for strongman, I'm going to do my first strongman competition in December, the Edinburgh's Strongest Novice competition. The events are a 200 kilo deadlift for reps, a sandbag over 10 metres of 60, 80 and then 100, a 300 kilo yoke, 10 metres turn and 10 metres back, a stone run of, I think it's 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, and then it's a 100 kilo log for reps in 60 seconds. So I have got a 90 kilo log PB at the moment, clean and press. I have cleaned a 100 kilo log, and I've pressed my last training session a 95 kilo axle at the very end of the session. So I'm floating around the 100 kilos just now. My overhead's improved massively over the last sort of 6 weeks or so, along with my bench, so it's no accident that it's improved. So I'm going to Edinburgh to finish sort of top 2 or top 3 in the log press. As for the event overall, there's 4 of us going for the same gym, so it would be nice to take a couple of podiums at least. I would like to think that I'll be in the mix for that as well, but obviously we'll wait and see. Pulled some Dinnies last 2 weeks ago, sorry, pulled some Dinnie lifts. Okay, not bad. Got up to I think 155 and 130, so not a million miles away from the actual weight of the stones. Did 3 singles at that, so that was fine. It's coming along in the background, but yeah, so we're getting there. As for the events I spoke about, obviously close with the log, got 200 single deadlift, so that's something to work on. Sandbags, I've got all the sandbags. The yoke, did for the first time about sort of 3 weeks ago. First time training yoke, did a 220, and then did it again a fortnight later, so last weekend, and did a 240 kilo yoke. So the yoke in 6 months time will be there, it's just a case of practicing. And stones, I've got all the stones to a 52-inch platform, so they're there. It's just working on speed of technique now. The plan is to train up to around about 120% of all the weights, so that on the day it's not easy, but it feels like a training session rather than having to turn up and get a PB in every event. So I'll keep you posted on that. I'll start posting again a little bit more regularly. It was good to have the videos to sort of watch back and see the progress, but yeah, overall we're up 85 kilos on the big lifts in 6 months, so that's not bad. We'll take that for a start, and I'll check in soon. Cheers, bye.